Good morning, I'm Ursa, and welcome back to the fascist Yugoslavian Empire, which is going a little bit better than last time. I don't think it's unsafe to say that. We actually didn't lose the last war incredibly. Like, if you remember the first time round, we failed massively at clearing Bulgaria. This time round, we've got Bulgaria, we've got Hungary, and we're now looking to swallow up the Romanian Empire. Romanian? I can't even talk. Romanian Empire into our Yugoslavian fascist movement. I'm not expecting there to be too much of an issue because, quite honestly, we're in a much better place than we were at the start of the game. If you remember, when we started this playthrough, we had 3 military factories and the grand total of, I think it was 7 of these things, the civilian factories that were working. We've now got 25 and, well, 22. We're doing a lot better. Between videos, what I've done is I was having a look at the logistics, and I've realised that in terms of motorised support equipment, light tanks, all that sort of thing, we're fairly, what's the term? We're fairly safe on this sort of thing. And actually, inventory equipment, we're building a lot quicker than we are artillery. So what I've done is I've taken away some of the inventory equipment production. We don't need quite as much of it, and I've upped the artillery, and I've upped the interwar fighter. Because, well, for two things, we need to get ourselves an air force back because our air force was obliterated last game. We've still got 2 squadrons of 48 planes, but those are basically cut down to 15 and 16. So we want to get as many fighters as we can to be able to keep air superiority. The other thing we want is basically artillery 4 days. We want artillery everywhere because we've changed all our troops to be given lots and lots of artillery. You can see, look, we're actually in a place now where we're building full sets of troops. Just pretty much from nothing now, so that's really, really good. We're happy with what we're doing. I think if we produce another 6 of these artillery divisions and add them to this front up here, you can see that there's a small army going to be pushing from this way. We've got 24 units ready to push up north. I think, quite honestly, we're going to be absolutely fine. I don't think I'm expecting too much of a problem from Romania. The problem is then, the reason I've got this on pause is because once we start declaring on Romania, and I think actually we're going to need some political power to do that, so let's just race forward a little bit. Once we start declaring on Romania, hindsight tells me that they start to... Oh, message from Ellie. Cancel non-aggression pact? What? Oh dear. That's not good. Extra research start. Hang on. This isn't good at all. So they want to cancel non-aggression pact. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, well hang on. We're going to have to rethink about this then, because I have a feeling Italy are going to declare on us. And that wouldn't be very... Oh no, but now... Now their troops have gone. Hang on, right, we've got a small cavalry force. What I want to do is I just want to sort of keep them on the border just to make sure that I can keep an eye on Italy, because I don't trust them. Yes. I don't want that full border though, that's crazy big. I just want to protect my bit. Hang on. There you go. Like that. Go and have a look. See what Italy's doing. I'm hoping Italy will think again and they'll join the Axis. I'm not expecting Italy to not join the Axis, but still a bit worrying that. Never mind. Extra research slot, we'll get that one down. We've got research slot number 4 now, which is pretty cool. We could be building better guns. That's probably not a bad idea. In the meantime, though, we're going to build engineer companies level 2 as well. Deploy units. We've got a few units that are ready to come, but I'm just going to wait for them to all train up at the same time. Slash, hopefully, Italy don't declare on us. I'm really, really hoping Italy don't declare on us. I'm not expecting them to, because we are Axis. Italy don't normally join the Axis until... I mean, look at this. If they attack us, then they attack Germany. And that would be a huge, huge change in this game if they did that. I'm not expecting that. Right. What I am going to do, though, is, as I was saying, we're going to start looking to declare on Romania. So to justify a war goal, to conquer... And let's go for Belabrasa. Here we go. This is up here. We need 50 political power to do that. Alright. 50 political power it is. Italy, are they putting loads of troops on the borders? No. They don't seem to be, but the problem with Italy is if they did go to war with us, if it's a whole Adriatic, would just be an entire nightmare for us because they've got a navy, they've got an air force. Italy haven't really been having to use theirs at all. Like, the only war they've really had has been down here in Ethiopia, and that was, well, they basically just steamrolled it. Ethiopia doesn't do much, unfortunately, in this game. Oh, and in real life. In World War II, Ethiopia was very much a colony that was sort of left over after everyone else had taken their empires, and there wasn't too much in Ethiopia, let's put it that way. So I think we are going to declare on Romania. I want to basically open up this Polish border as soon as possible because we want to get involved in the Polish War as soon as Germany look to invade, and that's going to be in 1939. I'm just thinking if we get a little bit of this northern territory here, then it gives us I'd say a bigger border with Russia, but more of a chance to go after Kiev, while Germany go after Minsk and Moscow, effectively. Italy appear to have backed down from this border. Why do they not want this now? Here we go. Italy has strategic reasons to be hostile. Oh dear. Yugoslavian opinion of that. We don't like them. Claimed Western Yugoslavia, claimed our territory. They hold our core provinces. Oh, do they? I guess, actually, I thought Trieste was Italian. Maybe it's not. It's Istria. Maybe that's something we claim. Oh no, it's this. It's down here, isn't it? Ah, Zara. There we go. That's where we're claiming. Whereabouts is Dubrovnik? Down here somewhere on this coast, isn't it? I want to go to Dubrovnik purely because of Game of Thrones. No other reason, but what a reason that would be. Yeah, that's where they filmed King's Landing and that sort of thing, isn't it? Perfect. Right, here we go. Justify. Now, here we go. We are going to declare... Oh, here we go. All right, immediately. Did you see that? So we've started justifying against them. And the Kingdom of Romania is being guaranteed by both France and the United Kingdom. That's not so good. That's not so good. I'm going to cancel justifying for now. I don't want... I mean, it was a little bit of political power that I've lost by doing that. But mainly... I don't want to get into a war with the Allies until Germany and Italy do. Does that make sense? I don't want to push my luck. It's a little bit too early at this precise point. We can have a look at Greece below, but I have a feeling, again, Greece will be justified by the Allies because Greece tends to be quite friendly. Okay, well, there's food for thought there. Definite food for thought. I think once we join in with the Axis and the Allies sort of start to attack and everything, we can join in with this war a little bit better. What about Czechoslovakia? Czechoslovakia, again, is being guaranteed, which honestly is a bit boring. I think the best thing we can do then is just spend a little bit of time teching up and arming ourselves to the teeth. We're building more military factories pretty damn quickly. In fact, actually, here we go. Speak of the devil, military factories. I want to get some more. Let's get 2 more planes. You know what? Let's just get planes up to that point. I want to get some more artillery as well. Otherwise, this is a good chance actually to upgrade our units. So let's have a quick look and see what we're going to do. So this division I'm going to rename because they both look like artillery, but this is the infantry one. So Christ, how'd you spell infantry? Infantry. Here we go. I thought there was an I in there somewhere that doesn't belong. What I'm going to do for you is I'm going to add a maintenance company, which is manpower and support equipment. That's fine. Both of those are pretty damn easy to do. And recon company needs manpower, inventory, and support equipment. There we go. It gives movement, just increased movement, increased reconnaissance, all that sort of thing. That's great. So those basically just need more support equipment. And we can do support equipment. We've got a good surplus of that stuff. What I might also do is I might expand the infantry divisions to make them a bit chunkier. So what I could do is I could put armoured battalions on them, I could put mobile battalions, but we don't have particularly mobile troops at this moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a row of... So what's the difference between infantry and mountaineers? Infantry have more health, 25% health, extra movement in various places. Mountain troops seem to be slightly better at hills and all that sort of thing. They don't quite have as much health, Production cost 70. Production cost 50. Mountaineers are trickier to build. Right, we're going to keep the inventory for now. We're going to make this ever so slightly wider, but then again, we're going to put another battalion of infantry, artillery on it. So these are going to be slightly chunkier, but slightly more hardcore troops. So here we go. Infantry is going to get a bit of a tech up here. Wonderful. Fate of Czechoslovakia. Oh, here we go. So Germany have crossed into Czechoslovakia. Slovakia has been declared independent. Zog submits to Italy. Here we go. This is the problem. So Italy, again, have got this sort of Albanian province down here. I kind of want that. I really want that, but there's not much I can do for it, unfortunately. Cavalry, they've got support artillery and they've got engineers. Do I want to be giving them... I kind of want to be giving them recons as well because it'll help them. And maintenance just because it really does decrease the... Here we go. Poland has joined allies. Oh, God, here we go. Perfect. Right. Equipment has been upgraded all round. Improved artillery as well. Aha, this is good. We've now got better artillery than before. So let's just quickly build the better artillery. Up you come. This does a lot more damage, so we prefer it. I'm just going to give it exactly the same orders as this one, and then we'll just cancel this order. Cancel the production line. There we go. We've got our approved artillery going to come out now, which is good. Support equipment, I have a feeling we need more of that as well. So artillery, we've given ourselves more of a demand of artillery and infantry equipment, but support equipment as well we need a little bit of. So let's just quickly put this to 3, put you to 5. There you go, like that. Okay, fine. Bring you down. Hang on. Mucking this up now. 24. Stay with just 2 lines of that. Okay, good, right. Like that, that's fine. And then we'll give 1 more to everything just to sort of improve it all. Good. Wonderful, right. We've got another tech slot. Hooray! 2 of those tech slots now. Improved artillery, we could get that. We're in 1939 now. Actually, that's good. That means we can get the next range of industry. So dispersed industry. We can get advanced machine tools. All of these things will work. Okay, so we're actually doing pretty well. We've got all the way down the industrial effort tree. Paramilitarism, which grants division training time minus 10%. Actually, that's pretty damn good. Paramilitarism. Let's get that. Mwahaha. Deploy units. Again, are we pretty much ready to deploy? I think we're getting there. I kind of want, as I say, I want these guys to all be ready to deploy at the same time. And then I don't have to bother... Oh look, we've got cavalry here, but we can't see the Italian troops. Oh Italy, don't you dare! Don't you dare! I'm warning you now. Very strange. Now, did Slovakia join Axis? It did actually join Axis, so we've got open borders through there. So I could, in theory, join in with the Polish attack. Is that should we try and do that? Should we try and join in with this Polish attack? And then get ready to attack Romania later. I think actually that could be quite good. Let's see if it'll let us do that. Oh, I do want Romania. Oh, choices. I think Poland are going to get flattened regardless. It's just whether or not I want to get involved in Poland. I think it would stretch me. I think I'm going to stick with the Kingdom of Romania for now. Okay, we're actually fixing stuff nice and quickly now. All the war damage is being pretty much fixed. We've got extra military factories. I'm keeping an eye out for naval dockyards that I can build because I want more of a navy. But unfortunately, no more navy for us. What I might do is I might build anti-aircraft. That'll be good. And radar stations as well. We've actually got these. So, how much does a radar station take to build? 3,000 as opposed to military factory. Oh, these are quick. Oh, right, hang on. We're going to put radar stations around the border with Romania. It's a lot to build, but I think it'll help us later on. Perfect. What we're also going to do is we're going to... Can we build air bases up a little bit? Where are our air bases? They're all based in Serbia at the moment, aren't they? Fine. How much can this produce? It's quite a little... I just want... I'm going to get just one in the places where there isn't any. Just so that we've got at least some aircraft capacity later in the game. I think these things are pretty damn quick to build. I think it'll be worth doing. Cool.